What's up, y'all? This is No Procrastination, episode 15. I'm Daniel.
I'm Brian.
And we go get into that Kevin Hart, the new special.
Oh yeah, well before that, let me
All right, we got
show this art piece I just got.
It's painting pretty manly, bro.
From, his Instagram is Lasted
No, it's
Lasty Part.
Can we pronounce last side? I don't know.
Last
Whatever.
side
We'll
part.
put a little, yeah.
But he goes by Wag. He calls it anxiety ridden. It's pretty dope.
It's dope. I actually like it.
Yeah, he does a lot of artwork.
Is he selling this or is this a one-to-one?
He sold this one to me. I'm pretty
But
sure
is
it's a
there,
one
is
on
there
one.
more? Oh, okay. That's what I was
He has this dope Mac Miller one for all the Mac Miller fans.
Where are you from? You from around here?
He's from Ohio, I think, North Carolina, something like that.
Oh, for real? Oh, damn. I thought he was like local around here. So.
Nah.
Damn. All right, that's what's up.
But yeah, better hang this up.
Cool,
I'm gonna
bro.
do it right there.
Oh, bro. Oh, shit. Hold on, wait. You get it? I'm scared. Hold on, guys. We're having some difficulties here. You get it, bro. You know what, bro? Let's just
Alright, we'll have it here.
Hold up. You're right there. All right, we'll hang it up later. I
Yeah,
promise.
we'll fix that next time.
Yeah. Anyways, back to Kevin Hart.
All right, yeah, let's start with
I actually thought it
Kevin.
was pretty funny, honestly, and I'm not the biggest Kevin Hart fan.
I was gonna say, what have you thought about his other ones?
I haven't really
Like
watched
his
the other ones.
first
I think the
ones.
only other one I watched was it was it called Laugh something?
Laugh on My Pan.
Yeah, I think it was that
Damn,
one.
that's a while ago.
You know,
The
yeah,
only two,
I don't watch Kevin Hart, bro.
the only two I didn't watch was I'm a Grown Little Man and Seriously Funny.
You know what I thought? He did it in London, didn't he? The show.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird.
that venue was hella big though.
Hella big, but I just thought it was weird. Cause I feel like maybe they didn't get all his references, like the joke he was telling about the OG at the park, where he was going like this with
yeah.
his hands. Remember? And like I feel like the crowd didn't really understand that because I mean,
I think they did though.
because there wasn't that many laughs. Like I was cracking up at that part. That part like for me was hella funny. He was like, "Hey, young blood," and then when he turned around, he was like, "Give me some." Bro, I was dying. But yeah, I feel like it was weird that he did it in London.
I think Laugh on My Pan. Well, what did you think of Laugh on My Pan?
That one was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of classic.
I don't really
That's classic to
care,
me.
but I don't know.
It's really a classic to me.
I mean, yeah,
I really.
classic for Kevin Hart, yeah.
What even for him,
I don't know,
bro? That
I'm
fool
not the biggest Kevin Hart fan, bro. I'm just saying that. Right?
I mean, I get it.
but I enjoyed this one, bro. It was actually pretty funny. It made me laugh, like for real, like until we got to the fucking gun department part. I hate that shit.
Yeah, that was pretty much
Oh
like
my
the worst
God.
part for me. I was pretty surprised that Netflix. I didn't even know Netflix was doing this one for him.
I had no idea. There was
I had no idea.
Yeah, no.
I didn't, and apparently, I think we were late on it, or did it just drop?
Dropped
saw
like 2 weeks ago.
I saw like Kyle Kuzma talk about it.
I
He
think
was
it
like,
dropped
"Oh, I'm
like 2
late."
weeks ago,
Really?
or like a week and a half. No, we're pretty good. We're like right on time with it, bro. I hate when comedians use like I don't want to call it kind of like props. He didn't use a prop, I know, but he used like music. You know the music he played while he's
Oh,
doing
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I hate that. I hate when comedians use effects of any kind, like music or sound or anything of that sort. Like I hate that, bro. I feel like it kind of breaks like the flow of the comedy. Like, cause I just want to hear you talk, and I want to hear like I need you to tell me it in like a story where I believe like I'm there. Like don't play the music for me, bro. That killed that whole scene for me. Like I was
I feel it.
hella mad.
I think some of the funniest jokes I thought was when he was talking about his mom walking in on him.
Oh, he was
When
being,
he said, yeah, he said,
he was being his dick or something.
I was just saying that show is happening to so many people.
It ain't happened to me.
Lying.
No, hell no. Keep
For
that
sure.
keep that thing locked, bro. Keep that door locked for real. Hide the key and everything.
I think he was being hella real when he said no one plans to fuck up. That's why it's to fuck up.
Hey, I like how he was open with what recently happened to him. That
He's
with his
always open
marriage.
now.
Yeah, he's hella open. I like that, bro. Because
Like,
everybody was clowning on him like when that shit happened.
Yeah, and he was just like, I feel like he was just getting on everybody about it too.
Yeah.
Like he was just like, I know what I did.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
y'all just being hella extra.
Uh-huh.
But
That was hella funny to me.
do we give porn stars enough credit?
Damn, for what? What you mean?
Because that's what he was talking about. You don't remember his
Like
porn,
they're
his porn
acting?
star?
Like they're acting?
No, you don't remember his porn star skit?
Yeah, but like what do we
That's what he said. He was like, they don't give enough porn stars. Like porn stars don't get enough credit.
But credit for what? Like for the acting or
Well,
something?
like for
or?
like directing and everything, acting. and
Man, they ain't
everything.
got no damn acting in that shit. Weak as fuck.
Bro,
Hell
that's the me rolling when he was talking about his wife. He said his wife when he found out his wife was watching porn.
Oh, and he was like one of the websites wasn't even porn. Like it was just some tall ass motherfuckers. And he was like, what the?
And then he was talking about when he had this little what was it called? His little handle thing.
What handle?
You remember when like the shit that you could grab? They used to grab stuff from afar, from hella far away.
No, what the? He said that.
You know,
I don't
yeah,
remember,
he
no.
was saying.
What do you say?
He was saying that since he saw like his wife like watching porn with like taller people, that he got one of those little like sticks that pick things from how far away, and then when he was working, he tried to like he like pointed it out like a picture that needs to be adjusted, and so he lifted it up and he was like, look.
He's like, look. Yeah, I remember you saying he's like I can't even reach the top shelf. And shit.
That's
He's like that's the one that hurt me the most. He's like I didn't even care about the other ones that she was looking at.
For real, and like spitting on his wife's forehead.
That one was hella funny.
That had me wrong.
That one was funny. I'm not gonna lie. That one was funny.
That one's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
Man, I'm really not a Kevin Hart fan, bro. I enjoyed it. Actually.
I really liked his. What was the other one? Like going down the when they were skiing, and his son like went off.
Oh yeah.
When their whoever their ski leader is or whatever said don't go straight, go do it as.
Go right, yeah.
His son just went.
Bro, this will always be talking shit about his son, like yelling stupid.
He's be talking shit about his daughter. No, his funny part about his daughter was when he was just like during that same skit, the snow skit, and he was saying when his wife would still be like you can't make me come.
Oh yeah. He's like wow. He's like why the f we had to bring that up like.
And the daughter just like
I hated that part. That whole little like he was carrying that motherfucker too long.
I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, like besides the gun department stuff, like I thought it was pretty whack. I thought that was pretty whack, but overall it was cool. It was solid.
Yeah, I saw hella people hating on it, bro. Like on Twitter.
I didn't see anyone talking about it at all.
I don't know why though.
Really?
Yeah. Like I tried to I was like I'm not gonna let that cloud my judgment. Like I'm gonna try to watch this, and I actually enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm not a Kevin Hart fan at all either.
What's next for Kevin? What do you think's next for him?
Movies.
Just stick to movies. Do you think he should just stick to movies?
Nah, because he's an actual stand-up comedian at heart. No pun intended.
Hart.
Did you see that bar? Damn. Anyways, yeah, no, he's a stand-up comedian at heart, so you gotta.
I think he should always be a comedian. I mean, he's always done numbers, bro. You know his Let Me Explain and What Now did fat. Like he's #1 for opening night for a stand-up over for like all time. Yeah, so
put some numbers, bro.
And he has 3 top 10. 3 top. Kevin's up there, my dude. You hating.
I am. Like I don't.
I hate you.
Cause he used to have really like you said, like just the what'd you call it? He's laughing.
Laugh on my pain.
No, where you were making fun of him before we started. He said he's a laughing, like he just laughs hella through his jokes or whatever.
Oh yeah, when he just like during his gun department jokes.
Oh my god, bro, he carried that motherfucker.
Where he's just dying. And like
and he said it, and everybody was like, oh, like okay.
So you believed he used the laugh machine or whatever it's called?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I think he could. I think he did.
I don't know about that, but
Kevin's dope though. I mean, I respect him.
Yeah,
I do respect him.
It's a little ass fool in the industry, bro. Like he just making his own way. Like really, I can't.
He's pretty big though. Like, he does have his own production company.
No, I thought you said he was pretty tall. Like no.
Oh, that's what you meant by small?
Yeah. I mean, it's true though. Like he's like, what is he like 5'4"?
Yeah, I'm probably taller than him.
Yeah, so it's like I can give him a fade and give him a drop real quick.
Shut up.
I'll play it.
I do respect him and his production company.
Yeah, and he has that one little show on YouTube too.
The one where he's sitting in the ice.
Yeah,
the ice things. Those are
cold as balls.
Those are pretty funny.
Yeah. He dipping his hand in everything right now.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's move on to J. Cole and Dreamville.
Yo.
J. Cole is only I don't even want to get to J. Cole.
J. Cole kind of sus, bro.
I don't even want to get to J. Cole yet.
You know what I noticed, bro? I thought I did not know the whole Dreamville artists were like that old.
Yeah, they're all around 28, 27.
Yeah, like borderline 30.
I think the youngest one is Cause.
That's the one I like the least too. I never liked Cause.
Damn, you a hater.
And the oldest one's like pushing 40 right now.
30, like 39.
37. Omen. I didn't even know about that fool. I did not know who that fool was.
I've known about him for a minute. What you think about Ari?
I like Ari, bro. Like I really like. She's the only female in the group.
Yeah,
for sure. I like her, bro. She's solid. She got a really cool voice. She's a really jazzy type of voice. Like.
She was talking about in her interview. She was saying like how she has like the freedom to pen her own stuff. That kind of made me like. A lot of them said that though. So I was like questioning if like labels usually don't. They don't let artists.
Yeah, because that goes in part with the creative.
I feel like maybe for like women, like not like sometimes they'll write it for her. But
I mean, I would be okay with it because she's not rapping, she's singing. Like I'm always okay with the artists like getting like ghostwriters or whatever if they're singing. If it's rapping, I feel a different way about it because I'm like, that's not actually coming from you.
I also liked how she said all her songs are from experience, pretty much.
It sounds like they are, honestly.
That's all I was saying. Like that was a big
like...
reason why I really like her.
Yeah,
just because like, it sounds like real and like all her songs seem hella true and like you can like feel it.
Shea Butter Baby, bro. That shit fire. Heard that shit on Creed too. I was like, God damn.
That I don't know.
Fuck that song.
So her album's gonna be called Shea Butter Baby.
Oh,
so
really? Oh, okay. So she's gonna have that.
Apparently that's her album title. That's what she was talking about.
For sure.
She did go into Backseat. This one song Backseat that she has.
Is that on the mixtape? What was it mixtape? Pho?
Yeah, it was on Pho.
I love that one, bro.
But, yeah,
that's the only one.
Apparently,
I love that.
Apparently that one was from her experience of being homeless with her ex, just living in their car.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Damn, it was fucking in the backseat. They were doing everything in the backseat. No, like, cause I mean, no, real talk. I'm not even trying to be funny. They live there. They eat there. Like in the backseat is their home. Like, bro, you laughing at a struggle.
That's true.
Laughing at a struggle, bro.
Shut up.
People struggling out here.
I'm sorry. You know,
all right, move on to the next one, bro.
But she always says her process of creating. She also said her process of creating songs like picking a beat and then like experience. I that. I really like
that's
that.
me. That's dope.
So what she was saying we should expect from her next album is pretty much just the same thing. Just her being her. Her getting like her first apartment, relationship, anxiety, metaphors, sex, soul, romance, just hip hop.
I love her music.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm a fan of her.
Even though I'm not the biggest fan of her pen, but
I don't really go to her for a pen though.
Yeah, but like still like Lost in an Alley, make love by a trash can.
Oh yeah. Hey, you don't know. She could have actually done that, bro.
She did.
She got tired of chilling in the backseat. She needed some air. She had to go buy that alley in the trash can.
She probably did, but like, that wasn't it.
Bro, you talking about how you gonna say you can't critique her on liking her music for like personal experiences and then get mad when she tells you that she was having sex with a trash can.
I think I can.
No, it's fucked up.
Why not? You don't think all these other artists talk about their experience?
Dick from what's that fool's name on Elmo? Oscar the Grinch. The fool that be in the trash can.
Shut up.
She got tired of the backseat, bro. She had to get some fresh air.
Alright, I feel it. Let's go on to Jid.
Jid, that's my
28
favorite.
From Atlanta, signed in 2017.
Love that fool.
They talk. He didn't really talk about much. They talked about Revenge of the Dream. It was Revenge of the Dreamers 3.
In Atlanta,
He said every collab felt like first time losing your virginity.
Yo, I seen that. I was like, what?
I was like, damn.
Homie,
I was like, that's some Jid shit to say though. Jid's hella fun. No, Jid. Jid,
I thought you said that was some legit shit to say.
No, like Jid. Like if you like, I've watched his interviews before. He's hella funny.
Damn.
Like that's just like something he would like. He really means this.
So he a silly dude?
Yeah, he's just hella silly. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I mean, like, he's hella funny. Doesn't
because he's pretty serious in his music.
Like he really never cares.
Damn, okay.
Like anything. So he's just hella funny.
I didn't know that.
He didn't feel like he made it until 2016 though.
I didn't really know about him until
I didn't know about him until 2017,
maybe
2018.
Yeah.
Like
I heard Buzz.
I knew he was on the XL cover, the freshman cover.
Yeah, I knew that.
I knew he was on that, but I didn't pay attention to him until 2017, 18.
But was it because you heard J. Cole's name like near his?
Nah, I saw him on the cover and I listened to his first project.
Was he already signed to J. Cole by then?
No. He didn't get signed until after. But pretty much he said next he's working on a project with No ID. And then that was really it with him. I'm excited to see that. I'm not the biggest Jid fan, to be honest.
I like Jid.
Like I like him, but
like I'm looking forward to like an album from him.
I do like how he's different from Atlanta. He doesn't have like the usual Atlanta sound. I feel like he could do it too. Like he could do the trap beat.
Yeah, for sure he can.
And
I mean, he kind of has on 2 of his songs on DiCaprio too, and he went hard on those. Like
he has range,
bro. It's crazy.
Like,
that's why Jid is my favorite. For
his range is pretty up there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to Luke. 29 from Charlotte, signed in 2015.
Never heard of him.
I found him before Cole did, I think. Because I found out about him.
Take credit, bro.
Bro, I was told, man, when I was looking at when these like fools drop, like with Ari, like she dropped her Ariography in 2014. She didn't get signed to 2016. I was like, wow, I could have signed these fools.
Shut your ass up.
I'm playing now, but no, but I first found his I forgot what website it was, but I just found his West 1996 project. I listened to him. I was like, damn, he's dope.
But
then
I was trying to raise it, my bad.
But then he just went missing. Like he just went MIA after that, and I was
Damn.
like, damn, all right, I thought he died.
Yeah, he never. Oh,
And then I
wow.
found out.
Chill.
And then I found out he signed a Cole, and I was like, oh, that's where your ass been.
Yeah, Cole threw him in the studio and locked the door, and he's like, "Bitch, not coming out till
He's from Charlotte.
give me
So.
some fire." Oh, so he's from the Ville. He's the only other one from the Ville.
Oh, not
I've
from.
been saying this shit. All these motherfuckers they ain't even from the
There's
Ville.
a couple of them from there.
What the f? Only J. Cole, Lou. Who else?
Chill.
Yeah.
What
Where's
else he
Ari from?
said? Ari's from
Chicago? Or am I tripping?
She's from Washington.
Washington?
Washington
Damn.
D.C. Do you think it'd be hard? So Lou says every like session during the Revenge of the Dreamers, every day was trying to find a vibe. You think that's hard? You think that's difficult?
Hell yeah! Because how many artists is there?
There were like 50 in there.
Imagine
At least 50.
Imagine having to get like all those people to agree on a beat or something, or agree on let's throw this in or let's throw that in. Like
Oh yeah, I was thinking that the
extremely
whole
difficult,
time when
bro.
they're like doing everything. I was like, is that gonna be easy? Is that gonna be hard?
fuck no.
'Cause I know Kanye did it. That's Kanye.
Oh no, with his Cold Summer.
Not
Or
with My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy.
Oh.
What do you mean? He had everybody in the
Yeah,
studio.
but what about
It's a bunch of creatives.
Cold Summer? He did that. I was
Cold
literally
Summer too.
Cold Summer was Cold Summer was like a legit collab of everybody of good music. Yeah, well, yeah, it's hard, bro. It's gonna be hard.
I think I'm feeling better about it because before I was like, I think that's just too many people. It might just sound but
I'm not worried about it for that reason. Because if they can make work. I'm worried about the reason, like I said, like having to agree on a lot of things with a lot of different people. That's probably that's gotta be tough.
Okay.
That's gotta be tough.
I mean, they did it in a month.
Damn, hey, this should be trash. The fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I'm not that worried.
Do we
about
even
it
know how
anymore.
many tracks?
I feel like it's gonna be a lot. I
Like
wouldn't-
25, some shit.
Nah, probably like 20.
Damn.
Probably like 20. Probably a good 20.
I don't know how I feel about like collab albums like that with like a whole group of,
Whole group of people.
because that's too much. That's a lot, bro.
But they had
It's a lot.
but they also did have just a lot of producers and then a couple
Mm.
rappers, stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
For Lou, we should be expecting 3 different projects. He said a hip hop one, a beat type, and experimental. I really like Lou. I
Never listened to him.
I think
I'll check
Lou.
him.
I think Lute needs to be either the number 1 or 2
Lute.
male priority artist on Dreamville.
Mm.
Probably number 2 because
Damn,
Jid,
really?
Jid is
Yeah, I was
blowing
about to
up.
say Jid pretty.
But for sure in front of everybody else.
Damn.
Well, not
you
Cole,
do my-
obviously.
you
Like
do my
Cole.
homie Ari like that.
I said male.
Oh.
Like Ari's.
Damn, why being sexist, bro?
I'm not, but But Ari's the singer. Like no one else in this group
okay.
can sing.
Okay. All right, bro.
What do you mean?
That's all right.
Shut up. But yeah, I mean, like his drive and his ambition is there. Like he got bars.
Yeah, we'll Pete.
All right, we can go to Cole now because I'm ready to pick a fight with Cole.
Hey, bro, he's
Cole had ass.
us.
Hey, I didn't know he found Dreamville in 2007.
How long ago, right?
Yeah, I didn't know
was like,
that.
whoa! I was like, what the fuck?
Not know Dreamville's been around
Damn.
that
So
long.
what album was he coming off of? Was it the what's it called?
I think it was his very first one.
Not,
Even
what's
that.
the-
I think it was his second mix. I think it was after his first mixtape.
after
I think it was after Friday Night Lights.
after Friday Night Lights. Yeah, I'm thinking.
I want to say it was around there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Damn. So he been. Well, what did they mean by founded? They mean he actually like.
It was confusing because he said he always wanted to create a label.
Yeah, I read
So I didn't know if he just said 2007. 2007. Yeah, I'm tripping. Because his first person he signed was Boss, and that was until 2014.
that. Damn.
So, like,
Motherfucker, 7 years to find some talent.
that's what I'm saying. So I was confused, but
Maybe. Well, I don't. That's what I mean. I don't know what he means by founded into that. Maybe he had the idea in
Yeah.
2007.
I mean, he said he had the idea until before he got signed,
So see, I don't know then.
and he got signed really early. So, oh well. He was inspired by Jay and the Rough Riders.
Yeah.
So that was dope. The interview, what I didn't like was the interviewer said owning his label was a mark of success.
Why
I
not?
don't. Just cause just right now it's blowing up.
But it's
Like-
still kind of. I
Like
mean,
first
but,
year or two.
but
I
it's
mean,
it's like an investment. Like you put in money and you, over time, like it grows.
get that. I don't know. I guess personally, he hasn't been the best label guy.
But okay, but I like how he hasn't just picked up some randoms. Like it seems like these artists are really like hand selected by him personally. Like, okay, I like you, I like you, I like you.
Yeah, I get that.
Because if he started in 2007, I'm glad he didn't just pick up some random. Because I don't think we haven't heard of anybody that he picked up and then dropped, or he picked up somebody and then they weren't successful.
Yeah, he hasn't dropped anyone. No one's like left yet.
Yeah, we haven't heard nothing bad.
I just didn't like how he pre Forest Hill Drive. He wasn't even like hyping up anyone in his group.
Yeah, I didn't hear
like he would do features on their projects, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like I knew about Cause before I even knew he was signed to him.
Yeah, you did.
I knew about Boss before he was even signed to him.
Mm.
And it was like, I think he could have used his platform a lot better, and he wasn't.
I guess I understand. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And I think it was because he was just too focused on him trying to get big, that he just
he probably wasn't ready at the
tripping
time.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to put everyone else on.
I can't blame him for that though.
I can, because you're over here doing fucking albums with no features, but you ain't gonna put your label on.
Nah, bro.
You ain't gonna put your label on.
Double platinum, no features. He don't need nobody else. The fuck?
His label.
Nah, fam. Double platinum. He wanted that double platinum, no feature twice. He wanted that shit. I know he did.
Nah, I don't know.
No,
Cole's always been, I don't know, Cole and his label, Cole and the way he ran Dreamville has always been iffy to me.
Okay, but what about the way he's running it now?
At the last 2 years,
yeah, okay,
last 2-3 years, he's been really good. He's been like,
I quit bitching then.
Fuck you.
He's doing good now though. That's all that matters, bro. Come on.
I mean, I guess.
Everybody's shining.
Yeah, blah, he took responsibility. Hey, even this, he says, sometimes I love this shit. Sometimes it's like, damn, am I ever going to be able to do anything else if I keep fucking being addicted to this shit? He's always been fighting that. Even with
I like that though.
No, even when he's been competitive though. That's the other thing I got to pick with Cole. You can't be competitive when you want and then not be competitive when you don't want to be.
Why not?
Because you can't be like, oh, I'm the number one rapper. And then be like, nah, bro, I'm about to love.
I like that though.
I love, respect, but my peers. I ain't trying to be number one. I ain't trying to be competitive. Like, that's what he said in his interviews. And I was like, all right, fuck. Like, like I'm listening to you because like you hot, like you can spit, but you over here like nah. And then no. And then even after that, he comes out with what was that other song where he's like saying, I'm the number one rapper right now.
Was Middle Child?
Nah, it was the one before that.
Before that,
some other
shit. I don't know.
But even that, well, you can't do that.
Oh, the freestyle.
Yeah, the freestyle one. I was like, you can't just go back and forth with.
Hey, he played mind games, bro. See, he got you over here tripping. He already won. Bitch. He know what he doing. He playing mind games.
Nah, that's BS. Yeah, you can't just pick when you want.
Bitch, do whatever he wants.
Shut your ass up.
Look, he got you all excited and shit. Like, yeah, he already won, bro.
His whole career.
J. Cole got his whole hand over the rap game.
Man, that's why he's scared. That's why he's scared of Kendrick.
Boy, you ain't scared of Kendrick. Kendrick's scared of... Nah, I ain't going to get it.
We ain't gonna get
Kendrick's scared of Big Sean.
But that's been...
I don't even believe that shit.
That's been my biggest like thing with Cole. It's like, figure your shit, man.
Hey, man. Fuck you. We Cole alone, bro. Double platinum, no features.
Is J. Cole really a big brother to these younger artists? Or does he just try to be?
He tries to be, for sure.
Tries to be.
For sure, tries to be.
Right?
Yeah. Like,
because he was saying, like, this and that. Like, I'm trying to, like, I'm here for them.
Yeah, even when he was on...
You want to say him up.
When he was on 21 Savage's song a lot, like, he was even, like, how he said he went to the studio and, like, he was just, the way he was talking about 21 kind of seemed like he was talking like he was, like, I don't want to say his dad almost, but, like, an uncle or some shit. Because he's just like, oh, I went in the studio and I saw 21 with his kids. And he's like, I like seeing that shit. Like, come on, bro, you're not selling.
I feel like that's something that Cole's just trying to be.
Yeah.
That's something that like
I feel like
really look to him as.
Yeah,
you know
and he does, but he does on Twitter a lot. He says like, if you need to reach out to me, like go ahead. Like
yeah, that's what I mean. Like I feel like he's there, but I don't think
like he kind of is. He kind of is. Yeah, he kind of is a little. I mean, a big brother to like the little ones, but I don't think if you were to ask them, they'll be like, oh, who's somebody like older that has reached out to your help. I don't think anybody would say like J. Cole. Yeah. But like he tries to. I'm not knocking him for that. Like I feel you, bro. You're just trying to. Yeah, you're trying to help like the little ones. Like yeah, do your thing.
The littles.
The littles.
I think you need to start this his canceling culture with the justice system.
Yeah, I don't agree with it. What he's saying. He tried to say the canceling culture was like the.
Yeah, he was just. Yeah. It's like condemning the justice system.
Nah, bro, you're tripping.
He's tripping. I get his whole like they did something wrong and they need healing too. Like I get that.
They need to be
but there's other ways to do
In the-
that.
the-
Like, you don't need to big them up.
Not even
on your songs. and,
okay,
like,
I don't know if I'm mad at what he was saying, but the examples, like the people he was using, like X,
Kodak,
Kodak,
and
6ix9ine,
are
like
the worst
really,
examples.
like you could have just said what you wanted to say and fucking moved on. Like you had to use those three.
Like I prefer Cole to do this stuff with like people actually coming out of prison.
Yeah, because
Like
then
yeah.
because
Like,
they probably learned something. Like, oh, I'm never.
And I don't think he's doing that.
He's not.
He's not. He's doing it with these fools who
Yeah, like,
haven't
what?
even. Well, 6ix9ine obviously, but he's in jail for another reason.
Yeah.
But you're doing this with people who are free.
Yeah.
People who could walk.
Yeah.
Go out and do whatever they want. Only bad thing that Kodak and X get is just some dirt on their name by a group of people.
And he's not.
And you comparing that to being in prison?
And he's not holding.
Like,
he's not holding those people accountable. Like he's just letting them get a pass, damn near. Like.
And he even says that. He said he's down for accountability culture. What have they been accountable for?
Yeah, they have.
They lost some streams.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
X
it.
even said X before he dropped his last album. He was like, when he signed to Empire for an album, he asked him, he was like, "You sure you want to sign me? Because like my numbers are down." Like that's what he's accountable for because he lost some money.
Yeah.
And for someone like Cole who doesn't care about money, doesn't care about like that, like that's what's being accountable now.
Yeah. Yeah. J. Cole needed to.
Like, and even when he was talking about like, oh, I know people who did murder.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to talk to them.
Yeah.
Like that's cool. And like he brings up them being a product of their environment.
I understand what he was saying there.
And I get that
yeah.
part, but so you telling me that Kodak's product environment is just being around a bunch of like people who did what he did?
Yeah, right.
Like,
Come on now. No,
same thing with
that's
X.
what I'm
Like
saying.
X didn't just like
That's what I'm saying.
beat his girlfriend. Like he did
bro.
extra shit.
Yeah.
Like
come on now.
like X was messed up in the head.
I feel like J. Cole didn't know about like the specifics of any of these like accused things, like, and he probably was just fucking mouthing off. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think
like,
he did his research on it. Is all. So I hope he does, and maybe he comes back and says like, "No, I was tripping."
I think
Gotta hold
if
these people
Cole
accountable.
really wants to help these guys out, I think he needs to get them some help, or at least like I think they need to be accountable first. They need
to be held accountable.
be held
and
accountable
then we can
first.
decide.
And then even if they are held accountable, like if you're in jail, you could watch over them while they're in there, while they being held accountable. Like you can get them a doctor.
Yeah, bro, you gotta
you
pay
can
for
get
your
'em, like,
for your actions. Like whatever
that's
you
what
did,
I'm
you gotta
saying.
you gotta pay.
Like I want to see Cole actually like go out there and do something for people who do get out of prison. Because Cole does seem like he's in the right place to do it.
Yeah.
That is something that he really wants to do.
I think Cole's problem is like he's almost too nice. Like he's trying to be too nice.
That even goes back to his big brother thing. Like these fools aren't asking you to be there for him. Like you're choosing to.
Yeah.
So I know he's at least like seen what's happened with them.
Yeah.
And was like, oh, I'm gonna reach out.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I'm saying like he's almost too like sympathetic. Like he's really about
Yeah.
uplifting artists.
there you go.
And it's like, bro, like you still have to be held accountable. You can be an artist, but that doesn't mean you're fucking invincible. Like you can still do like criminal shit. You got to be held accountable just because you're a fucking artist. We don't have to go on a fucking rant and be like, oh, fuck, like artists, we got to stick together and shit. Like, nah, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, come on. Just like, still like your music though, but you got chill, fam.
All right, let me talk some more shit about Dreamville. Can they be comparable to TD?
No.
No,
Not in the slightest.
close.
Not yet.
Not even close.
Not yet.
Not even close.
Not yet. Not at all.
Not yeah.
Because if you do like a one by one, like they all damn near cancel the other one out from TD.
TD has.
So let's say J. Cole, Kendrick.
That's debatable.
That's debatable.
We can put
okay.
it equal there.
But let's
that's
go.
debatable.
Let's go. Ari SZA.
Yeah, it's like
SZA.
yeah.
Okay,
it's like,
then let's go. Jid, Schoolboy,
yeah, it's just
or
like-
Absol. They like either one knocks him out. Like so, we gotta give him some time. Let him rest.
I will give Dreamville if Schoolboy Q flops this album.
I don't think he's gonna flop.
I
though.
might. I don't know, man.
You gonna give Jid
They'll sing-
over Schoolboy?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I
bro,
might have
what?
to.
Really?
If he flops, absolutely.
Why? You can't flop one album and then.
I know. I'm not
What
trying-
has
I'm
what
not
has
trying
Jid
to-
put out
I'm
that's
not
better
trying-
than Schoolboy's whole discography?
All right, you're right.
Yeah, you gotta chill out.
No,
bro.
no. I just mean as of now, as of where they're at now.
You can't do that
Correct.
though.
You're
You
getting
can't do
old.
that. What
do
the
you
hell?
mean?
Jid hasn't really done that much yet. Schoolboy Q's done a lot.
Yeah, but someone's on their up and someone's gonna start going on their down.
Damn,
Sooner
you
or
saying
later, like-
Schoolboy's out of his prime already?
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
that's fucked
I'm not
up.
trying to put out too much power on the singles, but nah, man. Those ain't it.
Bro,
Those
watch.
ain't it for me.
Schoolboy Q don't give a fuck
I
about
hope he
singles.
proves me wrong, but
Yeah.
I don't know,
You tripping,
man.
bro?
It's coming soon. We'll see. But that's the only thing I'm gonna give him to Dreamville. if TDE artists start flopping, like
I don't think that's gonna happen. Boy, fucking Top Dog put their ass in check before that shit was.
Hey, for real though, he really do be checking these, checking them.
Be fucking knocking this shit.
All right, let's go with Earth Gang. 28 and 29-year-old from Atlanta, signed in 2017. I didn't really get much. I don't really care about Earth Gang.
I think I've heard of them before, but
really
like, I
like
don't
them.
know. Yeah.
Not the biggest fan. Their whole label keeps comparing them to Outkast.
Nah, don't do that.
Like, yeah, like,
It's too much.
that's too much pressure.
It's too much.
That's way too much pressure. Like, don't do that.
Yeah,
like, I
you
get it.
just-
Like, they're experimental, but nah, don't do that.
They fucking LeVar balling their ass and shit.
It also go and like the only thing I got from Earth Gang's interview was them saying Dreamville is pretty stacked. That kind of just go back to what we were just talking about. Like,
It's stacked,
is it?
but not talent wise, I guess. But artists, yeah, they have like a different.
Cole says they're very underground.
They seem extremely underground.
Do they? Yeah, right.
Hell yeah, bro!
That's
You
what-
ask a majority of people, you know who
Yeah,
Earth
that's
Gang is,
true.
you know who Boz is, you know who Omen is. I didn't even know who the fuck Omen.
I think Boz is just now getting.
Boz is kind of yeah.
Just now.
Oh,
Ari's
Boz is me.
Ari's just getting there too. Ari's getting.
Yeah, Ari this
I
past
think
year
Ari-
she's gonna
I think
with
Ari-
Creed too. Creed put her on
Mhm.
a lot. Yeah,
I think Ari just needs to drop her album, and
we'll see what she
she'll
do.
shine.
Yeah.
Earth Gang is dropping an album called Mirland. So
Maryland. That's how they be talking out there.
Mirland.
Yeah, the people from Maryland.
Uh,
Maryland. How they be talking out there, bro? Look at this shit.
I didn't know that.
You don't know, bro. Trust me.
For real?
Yeah.
Is it like a beer or something?
No, that's their accent out there, I guess.
Why are you making fun of their accent?
I'm not. They be saying it too. What the fuck? I swear.
I was going to Cause 25, the youngest one in the label.
Damn, the
Only from LA.
the
So,
bitch is the label.
damn, chill.
I'm playing.
Why you trying to disrespect like that? I actually like Cause too.
I never like cause. I don't know why.
He signed in 2014 too. I liked him a lot. I liked his first mixtape, but then his album, I thought like his delivery and lyrics just weren't there anymore for me.
Damn. So
But
you call him a bitch then, kind of.
nah, he's cool. It just everyone, not everyone's debut's gonna be good.
It's pretty bad. You can't drop a bad debut, fool.
Yeah, you can.
That's like bad.
I would say Cole has a bad debut. Not bad, but
Whoa.
not like.
What was his debut? The sideline story.
The one where he was like,
Yeah, sideline
like-
story, right?
yeah,
Okay, but his mixtapes before that were already good.
yeah, but that's his
So,
mixtape.
yeah, but he put out like good projects,
Cause had a
and that wasn't bad.
It was
yeah, backtrack. It wasn't bad. Calm down,
It was
alright?
also like
It was a decent first album. It was a decent first
It was
album.
a
If you
radio-
drop
it
a
was a
bad
radio
album,
play album.
you have to drop an extremely good second album.
All right, then Cause's first album wasn't bad. It was just
Nah, see.
I liked his mixtape more than his album for sure.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
fair. Yeah, because I think I like J. Cole's mixtape better
You can
than his
never
first
call
album.
anything trash with you. I swear.
Hey, bro, I gotta be really specific
Never
with this,
call
okay?
trash. But yeah, that's really it with Cause. I think he does need to step it up. Being the only one from LA, like, come
Yeah,
on,
he's the only one, right? Yeah, I seen
only
that.
one from LA.
He's the only
like,
West Coast too, right?
mhm,
Yeah,
from South Central.
That's big. Yeah, that's. Homie, you better start playing the numbers. God.
All right, let's do Boz, 31 from Queens,
I fuck with Boz.
signed in 2014.
Boz is nice.
I do agree that he doesn't sound like anyone else.
No.
I do agree with that. I wasn't the biggest fan of his last album.
Is that the one? Is that the one with
The
Tribe?
Milky Way? Yeah, Tribe.
I fuck
Tribe.
with
I like Tribe,
love
but
Tribe.
besides Tribe, it's alright to me.
Hater.
Why do
Just
you
kidding.
like Boz?
I don't know. He's cool, bro. Something about him I just like.
I thought his name used to be Bass.
Bass. Oh. I used to get confused with that with Nicki Minaj and her old song, Super Bass.
I need to
I thought it was Super Bass for the longest. Like this bitch, you know, like a bass. Yeah. Bro, I thought this bitch was like, yeah, I thought this bitch was like fishing or something. She got like a big ass fish, and I was like, what? And then I realized like a Super Bass. Super Bass.
He is from New York. He doesn't sound like he's. Actually, he might.
He kind of sounds like he's from
Yeah,
New York.
he might have that Queens accent.
Yeah.
He said his next album he's working with the Hicks, which
The Hicks?
the Hicks. That's what
Like
the group's called.
CKS?
No,
Or
HICS.
HICS?
Yeah, HICS. The Hicks.
What is it? Hikes?
No. Hicks.
Okay.
But
Is
yeah,
that a
collab? I'm
no,
pretty sure.
no. Is Hicks stand for something? What's it called?
They're just called the Hicks.
Oh, it's not like H is like high or I is.
I don't know, fool.
What's that called when a word's like that and it's like it has like a dot next to it?
Nah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Kind of.
I forgot what it's called, bro. Whatever.
Whatever. All right, let's move on with the almond, the oldest one.
Almond or omen?
Almond.
Amen is like
Amen.
Jesus. Yeah. It's omen, bro. Damn, the opposite of amen. Because amen is shit. Hold up. Okay, keep going. Because amen is like praying. Omen is like fucking antichrist. Man, dropping big knowledge, bro.
Damn.
Stay tuned.
Right, so he's the oldest one.
Old ass
he's
motherfucker.
even than Cole.
He on his Vince Carter shit. Like he's like, I'm not going.
Damn, nah, that's too far. But he's 37. He's from Chicago. Signed in 2019, but he's been messing with Cole since 2010. They've known each other since 2010.
Damn, Cole, what happened, bro? That's fucked up. How you not gonna put the homie on until 9 years later?
I thought he was signed the whole time.
Damn.
Until I read this, I was like 2019.
Damn, Cole. This fool for sure was begging Cole like.
He said he was cool with it though. He said he like in the interview.
That fool for sure hates Cole. Like underneath.
Nah.
Yeah, he's like, fuck you, man. Like, why are you signing these little artists but you're not signing me?
For real.
Yeah.
You know how they met? They met on a website, being cannabis fans.
What the hell? Like weed?
The group Cannabis.
Oh, like I was like,
At
damn.
15.
That's many.
Or Cole was 15 because obviously he's older than Cole. That's kind of weird actually. Cole was 15 or he was 15 and Cole was like, he's like 4 years older than Cole, 5 years older than Cole. So this fool was like
How
20.
old is Cole?
Cole is 34. Oh no, he's only 3 years
Well,
older.
he's also old ass motherfucker. You're pushing Vince Carter age, bro.
How old is he? Is he 34?
34, right?
Yeah, so he's 3 years older than him.
It's pretty weird, bro.
Yeah, see, so yeah, that's kind of weird. Maybe that's why he didn't sign him. Maybe he was doing some other stuff.
Nah,
But then
he
they
was just
met
being a
real
dick.
life when Cole was in college.
Cole went to college? I didn't even know that.
Well, that's how he got popular.
Bro.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, didn't he? Wait, did
yeah,
he
all
hoop in
his
college
music
or he hooped
was
in
for-
high school?
What do
No,
you mean?
he hooped in high school, right?
Both.
Cole?
Yeah, he hooped in college and basketball. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I don't know about that. I have to fact check that later.
All right.
I think 2 Chainz is the only one that. 2 Chainz might be the only basketball.
The only hooper?
Yeah.
Nah.
Like to go to college, I'm saying? Besides, what was the name? Master P? Master P.
Master P did ball.
Master
He
P went to the Raptors, bro.
He went to the league. What do you mean?
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. All right, anyways, what?
But they met in real life. He said his role is the poet. He's the poet of the group, and I
like
agree with
that. I
that.
like
Like, if
that.
you listen to him, like if you listen to his mixtape from 2015, Elephant Eyes, you could totally tell.
Just
That's his role.
Hmm.
He just has like the flow and like his wordplay and all that.
I like that. That's cool. Differentiate yourself, bro.
He is one of my favorites. He doesn't seem like he wants any popularity in
He's
the
more
group
fame.
though. Like he doesn't seem like he wants. Yeah, like he doesn't seem like Loot. Like Loot looks like he's ready to like.
He's kind of old for that too, anyways.
Yeah, I think his time's almost up.
It's too old. You're too old for the demographic of the age that the industry is like aiming towards right now. Yeah, he's not gonna pop off big, but I mean, he can still do his thing.
Yeah. So overall, Cole, you're weird.
Sus, bro.
Dreamville, yeah, all right.
Dreamville gonna be all right.
They're gonna be all right.
They're gonna be all right, bro.
I might be hating, but
They top 5 group.
and we will revisit this because I do want to put them up against TD
For sure.
and look into it for sure more.
Yeah,
We'll see, but
they're gonna drop hella projects this year, so we'll see. See how it go.
all right, let's move on to new music from this week.
I just want to say Khalid.
Is it Khalid? I call this shit Khalid.
I thought it was Khalid too, but Khalid would be
Khalid.
with the E.
True.
Khalid.
True.
Yeah. So I ain't like it at all.
I don't know if I don't like it or if it's good. It's just not for me. Like Khalid, like he's pop, right?
I guess.
Is he
Yeah,
pop?
Khalid. I can say that I don't like his album or whatever, but he doesn't make music for me anyway, so I don't really think it matters. He
But
doesn't
is
make
he- is
music
he
for
pop?
us. Yeah, I would
Is he
say
pop? See, so when I figured out if he was pop or not, I was just like, all right, let me I'd for sure take Charlie Puth or Puth
so.
over this
I
fool.
thought you said poo.
Like Puth over this fool. I'm just like I don't like pop, but like when I do hear some pop, I'm just
Damn,
like, oh, this some
is
cool
he pop though?
That's what I'm saying. Like where am I putting him? Like he does. I mean, for me, he just sounds too high school for me. He sounds too much like a high school artist for me.
He does, yeah.
And I'm just like,
Yeah, that's who he makes
like
music
I'm not
for.
even that old.
That's
but,
who he's making
like,
music
being
for.
20, but like, nah. Like
Contemporary R&B sounds about right. That sounds about right.
uh,
Because R&B is more like smoothie, jazz like ish. Contemporary R&B is more a little bit pop infused with R&B. So I could
that makes sense.
that. Yeah, he don't make music for me, so I do.
Yeah,
But you know what? I actually I had some tracks on American Teen that I really liked, like Location and
Yeah, like and then after I compared him to other pop artists because like it was pop, I compared him to his last project. I for sure liked American Teen.
Bro, I love like I don't want to say I love, but I loved like some of the tracks on American Teen. Like I would go back to those still. This one did nothing for me.
I think the only songs I really like the John Mayer song.
I fuck John Mayer's mania, bro.
That was a standout for me.
He had this one track where he used the West Coast voice. You know how people have that tube, and they talk into the tube, and it makes their voice sound robotic almost.
The thing that Stevie did. Stevie did it once.
I think so. It was on California Love.
Yeah.
I hate when you use that.
Damn.
I think that sounded so terrible.
I think the other two songs I give him is 100 and Paradise, but I don't know. He just doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't make music.
He doesn't make music for me.
He doesn't make music for me. But it ain't better than American Teen. So
yeah, American Teen was really good, bro. For really good debut, was really good.
All right, let's go to JT the Fourth. The Bay Area now.
No, stop it. He's not. No. You gotta chill.
He is, bro.
You gotta chill.
Yes, he is.
You gotta chill.
How is he not?
Nah, bro.
Tell me.
He's not.
Please.
His voice. He's not. No.
Bro, he sounds just like Nav.
He does not. Nav has a way more nasal voice than
people
JT.
have nasal voice.
No, his voice isn't nasal because nasal is like this, and his voice is more like.
It's the same
okay, maybe. Okay, but it's a different type of nasal though.
Like, not gonna lie, like when I was listening to it, I was like, hey, this shit might be hard. And then I was like, the fuck? I was like, it's Nav.
It was okay.
Oh, man.
It was solid. I ain't gonna hate on him because he's from the Bay.
This week sucked. I hated this week.
It was pretty weak.
It was pretty trash.
It was pretty weak.
Like, I think when.
Anyways. Yeah, it was okay. I liked a couple tracks. Like how many was on the album?
It was a full length. I really like this song Kamaya, even though it is damn near Kamaya's song.
It was 13 tracks. I'll come about.
I like Dreamed Her. I Get It If I Want It. Plus So Fly.
See, I'll give him like 6. You're decent. It's decent. Bro. It ain't trash though.
I ain't going back to it. Only reason I made this was so like I can say some songs that were like cool, that were solid from it. But I ain't going back.
That's
like
fine.
if I want to listen to Nav, I'll listen to Nav.
Fine. Stop. Ain't nobody trying to listen to now, bro. No fucking allergic and shit. No.
What's his ceiling? What's his ceiling though? Like honestly.
I feel like he's gonna be one of those artists in the Bay that just gets stuck in the Bay. That his sound will never really branch out. Which sucks.
I think
because I think he has potential to be like better.
Mm-hmm.
I think he needs to tone down his vocals a little. He does too much melodies with his voice at times. I think he needs to just tone it down a little bit. Like try to do a little bit more rapping than using your voice more. You know?
Yeah.
Because he tries to use it a lot. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna get stuck in the Bay.
I feel it. I think he's gonna get forgotten in about a year. I think by the end of the year, maybe a little bit next year.
But forgotten in like just as a whole, or forgotten like because he gonna stay. He gonna probably be in the Bay. Like
I haven't seen anyone talk about him. I don't even know if he's gonna make any noise.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Like that.
He was making noise like 2 years ago.
Like was he?
Yeah, around the Bay, local like the little. You know, I don't know about.
I don't know. I don't expect another project but by him.
Damn.
I really didn't like this fool.
Tough,
I really didn't like him.
I'll give you some songs after to listen to that you'll be like, okay.
I will see.
He was putting up on SoundCloud like 2 years ago. He was fire. Maybe he just had the wrong collective of songs like to throw on. He probably did. Hey, bro, I don't know. Do your thing, man.
All right, let's move on to the #1 song on Billboard. Old Town Road.
Oh, I'm gonna take myself. Damn, I should have brought a fucking cowboy hat, bro.
You might have to put that at the end of this video.
Oh, I will for sure. Yeah, show the homie love. Bro, you see, he surpassed just today. He surpassed the most streams in a week at like 80 billion. No, 80 million. Sorry, 80 million. My bad.
I didn't see that. But
in the previous record was 60 mil for God's Plan last year.
No way. Damn.
That's crazy. We showing him love, bro. True. Big love.
It's a good song.
It's a good song.
It's grown on me. I do like the song. It's not that I never liked the song. I just don't know if I would have called it country.
Well, why though? I want to hear your reasoning because I see
like it just doesn't like it does. It just doesn't like it doesn't like when I think of country, I think of real like yeehaw, square dancing.
You know, like guitar, like acoustic strings.
It's like this one's like 808s, and it's like what?
I was thinking that too. I used to think that, and then I saw a lot of country artists come out and say, no, it has like literally all the elements of a country song, and I was like, really? Because I don't listen to country, so I don't know.
I don't.
So I was like, I'm gonna shut the because maybe it does have country stuff in it, and I don't know because I don't listen to country. Once Billy Ray came out and gave that cosign, I was like, okay, then it's country.
I think when I brought it up to my brother, he was just like, "What about Taylor Swift?" And I was like, "Well, that's country pop,
country trap, bro.
And then I
Why,
was
why
like-
can't we do that?"
Nah, this ain't even country trap. This is like country rap."
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I only say country trap because I got like 808s on here.
I mean, so now I would say it's a country song. Like I
Because
get
you got
it.
Billy Ray on
I
there.
think it could. I think it's a little bit more on the hip hop side
For
than
sure.
it is on the country
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get his infusion of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Billy Ray got that cosign. I was like, oh, we lit then. We country now.
Hey, you
for
see how
sure.
he's trolling people with his Beyonce? He's
Yeah.
like Beyonce.
Bro, this motherfucker is smart. This little fucker smart, bro. He ain't stupid. Did you know that he used to have he had like, you know how Twitter has like stan accounts,
Mhm.
like fan accounts of like artists.
Yeah.
So I guess he, like a year or two ago, he had a stan account for like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
It was like weird. And his account name was Nas Mirage or something like that. And I guess he had hella followers on there. And on there is where I think he first put out Old Town Road. Like just trying to spread the word about it. And I guess he's smart as fuck, bro, with this fucking, oh my God, this was smart as fuck. He tweeted this the other day. He's like, I used to just throw my song Old Town Road in like hella videos or like memes and stuff. Like just so you would hear in the background and be like, oh, what? Like, and then over time people were like, what the song is this? Like,
that was a come up for a minute. Like
Bro.
even for Yachty.
yeah, you trash. So let's not go there. I got higher expectations for this dude. I think he can.
I wonder if he's gonna stay with country rap,
No,
or if that's
no,
like
no,
him,
no,
or
no.
if he's like an
I wouldn't.
actual like
Well, I don't
hip-hop
know.
artist.
Well, I
That's what
don't
I mean. Like I've never heard any other.
I don't know where he's
song.
from.
He's from Atlanta.
He's from Atlanta.
So down south.
Mm,
There's still country down there.
I guess.
Yeah.
He's working with Thug right now.
I saw that. Yeah. See, so
Slime.
he's just gonna
It's
milk.
slime
he's,
season.
He's just gonna milk the song and just go from there.
No, I hope he doesn't do hella remixes for it. I'll be
Nice,
so
for sure.
hot.
Man,
No.
get the bag.
No, he got a couple other songs. He got this one song called Titanic that's gonna come out soon, and then this other song that he had from how long ago called Rio de Janeiro, I think. It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty decent, bro. I'll listen.
It's cool. It's cool. It's
Yeah.
solid.
All right, that's about it for today, guys. I think we're all done here.
That's about it. About to get into our brackets the next
Some playoff
episode.
brackets, yeah.
So
All
stay
right.
tuned. Watch that.
So, deuces.
Deuces.
I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached, head is matted black.